نجعلك في نهور أعدائنا ونعوذ بك من شرورهم. اللهم بدد شملهم وفرق جمعهم وشتت كلمتهم وزلزل أقدامهم وسلط عليهم كلبا من كلابك يا قهار يا جبار يا منتقم. يا الله يا الله يا الله. اللهم يا منزل الكتاب ويا مجري السحاب ويا هازم الأحزاب اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم. وصلى الله على سيدنا النبي أمي وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا حسين سامو. أنتم تستمعون الآن إلى IIUM FM Your Campus Radio.
Weh Fan,
belum puas.
kau buat apa ni?
Aku belum
Buat
puas.
apa lagi? Rakamlah. Aku tengah buat live ni kot. Kau ni. Weh, kau biar betul. Kau tahu tak, merakam tanpa kebenaran dalam panggung adalah satu kesalahan. Alah, relax lah Mi.
Kali Sadli boleh jadi baik.
Fan,
Sekarang sudah
baik kau
terlambat.
hentikan sekarang sebelum aku
Terlambat.
laporkan pada pihak panggung.
Wait. Janganlah. Okey, aku stop sekarang
Siapa yang bersalah dalam soal ini?
Perbuatan merakam secara langsung atau tanpa kebenaran dalam panggung wayang adalah satu kesalahan dan boleh merugikan karya tempatan. Ini sekaligus akan membunuh industri perfilman Malaysia dan mencacatkan perkembangan hasil daripada penggiat karya seni kita. Sokonglah karya tempatan dan hentikan perbuatan merakam secara haram. Pesanan khidmat masyarakat ini dibawakan oleh IIUM.FM. Dengarkan slot Jom Sembang setiap Khamis pukul 8 hingga 10 malam hanya di IIUM.FM, radio kampus anda.
Apa kemauan Sadli Bapak tunaikan? Segala hajat Sadli Bapak sempurnakan. Sehingga Sadli pandai bercakap bohong sama Bapak. Sehingga Sadli menipu Bapak. Menipu untuk kepentingan diri. Tetapi Bapak hanya anakku Sadli.
Tunjukkan aku arah jalan lagi ku rasakan luka. Kau sempurnakanku. Kenangan pahit lama lenyap selamanya. Engkau wajah pulau senja. Gelap tawa rasanya yang berbeda. Ikhlas hati sunyi sepi hilang sementara. Oh, kamu peneman hati teman sejati. Kamu peneman hati teman sejati.
Tak boleh. Lawak dia orang.
Aha, peneman hati. Oh yeah. Aha, peneman hati. 1001 soalan. Engkau bukan jawaban. Namun kita cari pengganti yang lain. Pasti takkan ada yang seperti kamu. Peneman hati, peneman hati, teman sejati. Kamu peneman hati, teman sejati. Peneman hati. Oh yeah. Aha, peneman hati.
One more time.
Oh yeah. Aha, peneman hati.
Best diet tips. Drink plenty of water or other calorie-free beverages. People sometimes confuse thirst with hunger, so you can end up eating extra calorie when an ice cold glass of water is really what you need. If you don't like plain water, try adding citrus or a splash of juice like mango or peach, which have lots of flavor but no calories. Think about what you can add to your diet, not what you should take away. Start by focusing on getting the recommended 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Work vegetables into meals instead of just serving them as sides on a plate. Consider whether you are really hungry. Whenever you feel like eating, look for physical signs of hunger. When you are done eating, you should feel better. Keeping your portion reasonable will help you get more in touch with your feelings of hunger and fullness. Be choosy about nighttime snacks. Mindless eating occurs most frequently after dinner, when you have finally sit down and relax. Either close down the kitchen after a certain hour or allow yourself a low-calorie snack like a 100-calorie pack of cookies or a half-cup scoop of low-fat ice cream. Once you can find that you are usually satisfied with the low-calorie snack, try a cup of zero-calorie tea. This message is brought to you by IIUM.FM, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum, dear gentle listeners. Welcome to Hello. Let's get grooving. This is DJ Huzeer in the mix. With me today,
I am DJ Jan in the board, I guess. Okay.
Oh yes, and bringing you to the ultimate groove session by IIUM.FM.
Exactly.
Okay, Janani, what do you have today?
Okay, we have a special session actually with our two awesome guests from IIUM also. So we have Sister Emmeline, who is the advisor, and also Brother Haikal, the program manager of this particular program known as Kusef. Okay, so Huzeer, what are we going to ask them today? Before that, how are you guys doing?
Okay.
Brother Haikal and Sister Emmeline?
Okay, how are you, sister, brother?
Hello.
We're
Hello.
good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, can you introduce yourself about your background, your kuliah, and so on? Okay, we start with Sister Emmeline.
Okay, sure. Hello, my name is Emmeline. I am from Kelantan. I major in psychology. I'm in my third year, first semester.
That year first sem.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Brother Hadri?
Alright, sorry.
Hari,
so
right.
I'm
Oh, sorry.
Muhammad Haikal bin Hairi.
Okay.
So I'm from Negeri Sembilan. So
Negeri
currently
Sembilan.
I'm studying second year, second sem at Ahmad Ibrahim College of Law.
Okay, so thank you for coming to IUMFM and welcome. Okay,
Yes.
so Alhamdulillah, Kusef 2024 just finished successfully.
Yes,
Okay.
alhamdulillah, it's just finished.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about the event which ended last Saturday? Okay, so we start with Sister Emmeline.
Okay, so actually, I think that was a great experience for us and all the committees as well. Kusef was great. It was celebrated nicely. Yeah, I think it was a good start to bring back Kusef into IIUM.
I see. This is your first time experience as a program assistant advisor of the Kusef. So this is like your first time or?
Yeah, actually, this is my first time leading a very big program in IUM.
Okay, guys. So for your information, Kusef is the short form of the Interkuliah Sports Festival, and it was conducted starting on the 6th of May, on Monday. Okay. When was the last time Kusef held actually?
Okay, so Kusef was actually organized by IUMSU, and it was last held in 2019. Which was before COVID-19. So that was the last time.
I see. So congrats you guys for, just finish the program, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So
with that, like when we're talking about IIUM, right, we have a lot of campuses, don't we? So when we're talking in Kusef itself, which campuses are involved with this year's Kusef? Please, Sister Emmeline.
So in 2024's Kusef, involved 2 IUM campuses, which are Gombak campus and Pagoh campus. So alhamdulillah.
So meaning that all of them were heavily involved, or they were like a little bit of less participants from these several campuses, or many?
No, actually, both of the campuses we receive a lot of participants. Even from Pagoh, I think we receive 88 participants from them. So yeah,
from them.
and including Gombak campus, we receive all participants from all kuliah.
I see.
Okay,
So
that was a very successful one, isn't it?
that was a
Huzeer?
very successful one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I am very proud of you guys. Okay, because recently I just saw you guys like on the Instagram. So people are like celebrating for someone like winning something. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
also saw that
I don't know what
before.
type of game is that. But somehow, okay, how was the celebration and participant of the event? Was it accepted with an open heart by the IM committee?
Oh yeah. So alhamdulillah, Kusef received very welcoming and celebration, and also participation from IUM community, especially the students. Because if you visit the venues, there were a lot of cars lining up beside the road just to go and support their kuliah and all this. Other than the athletes themselves, I think the students visited and also watched all the games themselves.
I think it was very hectic because of the very
The vibe that people bring
vibe.
from the students, isn't it? So
Yeah.
from Brother Haikal's perspective, is it the same from your perspective when you see the participation throughout the event? How is the student cheering up?
I would say because of this, like maybe the first time of Kusef after being like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5
For 5 years.
Since last 2019 and then 2024,
Okay.
we just have executed this Kusef.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, it was like a very celebrating moment lah. I would say like that.
Because of the athlete.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel when you see those kinds of gestures from the students? Huh?
Oh, we feel very proud. Yeah.
Very
Because of your punya effort, right?
Yes, that is true. So like Kusef, right, is a very big project, I can say, in IIUM.
It is.
It is, right? So when from your side, so how are like you collect the committees around? So, like, who are the among the committee members of Kusef? Maybe we can go with Sister Emmeline first.
Okay. The committees are all IUM students.
Okay.
It starts from me as an advisor, and then followed by my chief of staff, which is Brother Haikal as the program manager, and then the sports department under my office in IUM Student Union, and then we also recruited IUM students as well for the committees. I think we had around almost 100 committees, right?
Almost
For this.
100.
Yeah.
So actually, if I can add something.
Yeah, sure, please.
Basically, Kusef is like under the Office of Islamization and Student Development.
You mean
So most of the
under-
committees is from this kind of office, which is
I see.
Office of Student Development and Islamizations under IIM Student Union.
Okay. So meaning that the participations was fully from those committees from those particular department, or they are from other side as well?
Yes, mostly from the particular departments, which is the Department of Sport itself, under the Islamization and Student Development ISD, and we also have collaboration with STC Student Development Sport Development Center, as well as KBSC Club Based Society, in terms of engaging with them lah. So basically that's the thing.
Well, we can see the unity, isn't it, from IIUM students?
The student union is very unite lah. United. I can see that, guys, because of the way your the event planning
Yes,
itself.
that's so true.
Okay, talking about the event planning, right? Okay, in terms of the planning, okay, so how do you guys what challenges did you face throughout the event? So brother
Haikal.
Yes, Brother Haikal. Okay,
Brother Haikal. So what challenges did you face throughout the event planning, preparing, executing?
Exactly. It must be a hard thing.
Yes,
isn't it?
because of the committee itself is
100
100.
committees.
Oh.
Wow.
So
Very big,
basically, to begin with,
Okay.
the difference between Kusef 2019 and 2024 is that the organizer, which is during that time 2019, is from under Student Representative Council (SRC).
Okay.
So after we shift to the IIM Student Union, so they have I would say they have a few obstacles that we need to face because of we are unattached and we are considered as NGO body and not 100% attached with management of the UIA itself. So the challenge is more how we manage to get to build a connection as well as networking with and understanding between the management UIA itself. So it is like a quite big challenge for us lah, because of we need to establish not one of the management but also when it comes to RSD, SDC, Deputy Dean, all of the college itself and all of the management itself. So
basically every offices.
all of the offices, and we need to make the establishment on ourselves, on behalf of our capability as the student union itself. So that's the thing. So regarding the planning, we already planned this Kusef like 1.5 years, but then they have a certain issue that basically we have a 2 or 3 program manager before, but then they resign, and then 2 or 3 two or three of them resign, so that I was called to be a program manager, and then Alhamdulillah, with the help of my very dedicated advisor here, Sister Emmeline, I managed to make this Kusef happen actually. So basically, we can share the internal problem as well regarding the crux of the problems that the financial things. Okay, so to be honest, we can't secure the finance things at the very first, and then we just can secure regarding the budget 2 weeks before. So basically, the plans before that, we can't execute. We can't actually finalize everything because of we doesn't have the budget. So in the 2 weeks, we finalize everything because of we just got budget and that time, 2 weeks before the program, and that 2 weeks we work
We really push day and night.
day and night.
Just 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks to make this happen because of Actually, we have a plan, but
Okay.
due to the restriction of the financial matters, so we can't execute and finalize everything. So after 2 weeks, we get the confirmations, and then we just work day and night just because of
to
this kind of
prepare this.
Kusef
Yeah.
itself.
Wow. So meaning that the half a year, one and a half year, isn't it?
Yes, 1.5
was
year.
used for planning,
Yeah.
but the execution
execution
is just for 2 weeks.
Yes,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Wow.
Because
Okay,
of
so
actually
how
they have a
about
lot of sign that to stop or not to organize this kind of Kusef. But
Yes,
however,
that's true.
because of I believe that if we don't I think take action now to build the model of the new Kusef under the student union. So I don't know until when we would like to wait for the Kusef to to merge to be executed as well, because of I have received like a compliment from the last year student. It said that they were waiting in like about 4 years to for the Kusef itself, and it's last year in the IUM finally he got to experience the vibe of the Kusef itself. So that's the thing.
Isn't it, Huzeer?
Okay, Sister Adeline, as an advisor, how is it like? Is it challenging for you? Like three program managers, like all
Yeah, all resigned before
all resign.
that, right?
So along the journey, like 1.5 years. So how do you face your challenge?
So actually, I wasn't the advisor before too.
Okay.
I just got my position around end of January, and the moment I stepped up, I got this Kusef. I became the advisor. Then we started working with Brother Haika, and I actually watched my committees working day and night. We lack of sleep for like few months just for planning. We had to go through like a few amendments and all on our plan. Just like Brother Haikal said, we had financial constraints, so we had to keep amending, and those 2 weeks was the final decision. And once we secured that final financial support, we just push until we just make do with what we have, basically. And then, yeah,
If
that's
I can add more, it's like the things is like actually for the Kusef, we plan to have allocate the budget like in 15K. But 15K for the Kusef, but we just can secure 3K, and we managed to handle Kusef and make Kusef happen just within the 3K of the allocation of the budget itself. Yeah.
I can say it's a huge success, and I can see Brother Haika and Sister Emily is like firing up, all of the journey that they went through, right? Finally, we can see that. But it's really fun to see that the things that were maybe it took a very long time, the preparation, but ended up the result was a fascinating one. Isn't
You
it,
guys
Huzeer?
like soaring through the sky lah.
Yeah. Really, we just go with the flow.
So when we're talking about the Kusef itself, right? So we're looking back at the Interkuliah Sports Festival, which is known as Kusef. So what were the major highlights that you guys found during this particular event, and that you think it's a very standout moment during this year Kusef? Please, Brother Haika.
I would say regarding the hype of the Kusef itself lah.
Okay.
So basically, I'm not expected that the Kusef, the hype of the Kusef, it's been like what have we watched before. So basically, I would say that the very momentous events like how the hype. And I would say all of our sweat and all of the whole hardness before has been paid with the hype and the support from the IIM student itself lah. So that's the thing.
So meaning like the ended up result is from the students itself.
Yes.
What about the perspective from Sister Emmeline? Do please share.
I think like when I saw the students cheering for their kuliah and the students playing, like they did their best during the games and all. It felt like all the sleepless night was worth it. It was the efforts we made, the sacrifices we did. So I think it's a good thing. I think the highlight of them all was the closing ceremony, especially. I get to see all the kuliah all together, celebrating their achievement of joining the Kusef. So that was amazing.
So
I think.
meaning that is there any particular sports that really like you think that you will never forget this moment? Like, I mean, maybe the cheering from that particular spot, right?
Maybe like your favorite sport or anything.
that gives you like the moment that you won't forget. Maybe there is.
I think I personally I like basketball.
Basketball.
But then during Kusef I went and observed all sports, and I think all of them give the same energy from the crowds and from the athletes themselves, and I just love them.
Okay, I
exactly.
see. What about Brother Haikal? Also basketball.
No, I'm football.
Oh, football.
Is it you?
Mine football.
Oh, football. Okay. So from your side, football was getting the hype.
Yes, football and as well as the volleyball, because of volleyball is like the last part from the event. So the high people just going in watching the volleyball because of the center of the interaction, right?
So how about Janani?
For me, okay, let's move on, Huzeer.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, so looking back, okay, what precautions measures are being taken to ensure the safety? Because of, okay, we all see like the players itself is very, so aggressive and so energetic.
Yeah.
So, what safety and, precautions
Yes,
precautions
they will
during
give
the
to student.
event.
So basically, I would say we foreseen this kind of things, and due to that, we have managed to create one bureau under each of the spot, which is the safety bureau itself. So we also managed to have a collaboration with our, I would say, JPAM. Is that JPAM?
Uniform body.
Uniform body, to ensure that they have on the field, and then they are on standby on that kind of particular games in each venue and sports.
So we had
that's the-
medic standby.
medic standby as
by
well.
the uniform body. Thanks to them, they brief our safety committees as well. So Alhamdulillah, we had help from everyone. And we really take into consideration the safety of the athletes themselves.
Because athletes when they are playing, they're not gonna think about anything anymore, right? We have to take the precautions for them, isn't it? So like it's coming like when we're seeing Kusef so far from Brother Haikal and also Sister Emily's perspective and also part, we can see that this Kusef is a huge success, especially after 4 to 5 years, isn't it? So meaning that students really actually are hoping to have this kind of tournament, and finally I can see even some status, WhatsApp status.
Yes,
people posting it
I saw
around.
some, and they're very excited and very like, whoo! And rooting for the kuliah. For us, like Ahas education, right?
Yes, that's
So
true.
some like I will wonder like, did it like go success and all, right? And eventually, I am very much sure that it's a very big success for you guys.
Yes, that's so true.
True.
So meaning that from the event that you guys have finally conducted, right? So what are your aims in having, what kind of impact that you wanted to give to the participants, or as well as people, the audience that have joined this Kusef finally, because Kusef has ended, right? So usually at the beginning of program, you must have a mission and vision. So after the end of it, so what are the impact that actually you want to give to them, please?
I would say the impact that we hope that come to the participants is that maybe by the spirit of the sports as well as the unity of the kuliah itself. So that's the thing. Regarding the participant as well, organization as well as to the community of the IIM student itself, we hope that Kusef is not the last time for this tenure. I hope that maybe the next person, maybe the next program manager, hope will receive this kind of Kusef as big challenge for them to conduct and to produce a new more success Kusef. I think after this, so that's the thing.
Because like when we're talking about Kusef, right, it's same as like how in primary school, secondary school we have sports day, isn't it?
Sports day, yes.
So like if in our university, so if we have that thing like being embedded every year, it's something that people anticipate for the event, isn't it, Huzeer?
And everyone like
Yes,
very
exactly.
competing to get their place lah. And,
Yes, that is so true.
And okay, what would be like your expectation for the upcoming years for Kusef? Like we already heard from the Brother Harit, and okay, so Brother Harit like hope that for the upcoming years,
Yes.
the Kusef itself will have like a good program manager
Yes,
that
that's so
will
true.
help the accountability to manage for the upcoming program. So as an advisor for the current tenure, so how would you like your expectation for Kusef?
Okay, my expectation that Kusef would be an annual event, inshallah. I really hope that the next advisor will take into consideration all our challenges and the comments and compliments from the participants themselves, and inshallah create a new and improve Kusef for the next years, coming years.
Inshallah.
Okay.
I would say actually
Okay, yes,
it's
yes,
hard.
please.
It's hard to organize. It's okay. It's okay to organize the event, but for me, before this, I also have organized a few events. But then the sports event is more
crucial
crucial
one.
and complex one, I would say.
Comes with a lot
Yeah,
of
I
things.
think we are the one that the industry union, the student itself that conduct this kind of event before. Like before, we have also consult and have a meeting with the UKM, UM. They also have I would say their partial involvement, not fully involvement. So I would say good luck for the next person in charge for the Kusef
Yeah.
itself,
I
and
see.
decide it as a challenge for yourself too.
So this is totally by the students, for the students.
This is totally by the student for the student.
Alhamdulillah.
That's a very catchy tagline, isn't it? By IIUMSU.
Actually, before that, okay, Janani,
Uh-huh.
I want to macam like ask you a genuine question.
Okay,
Would
I'm
you
scared.
participate in Kusef in upcoming years?
This is a very scary question because honestly, I'm not a sports person, but
As a committee.
maybe anticipating as an audience because I really love the sports crowd. You know, because when we're talking about sports itself, I can see the unity. A small example, football.
Yeah.
You see the Malaysian football clubs, right? How people are bonding together and etc.
Even
isn't it?
they come from different background,
Yes,
but
that
still
is so
can be
true.
together.
Yeah. So with that concludes, isn't it, Huzeer?
Yes, true.
Yeah, so thank you very much again, Brother Haikal and Sister Emmeline, for your last words and everything throughout it. And we also want to congratulate you guys for
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, for a
Thank
wonderful
you.
program known as Kusef 2024, isn't it? So, and other than that,
Don't
follow them.
Don't forget to follow Kusef 2024.
Yes.
So for the audience that currently watching right now, please don't forget to follow Kusef and also stay updated with IUMFM, and don't forget to subscribe our channel IUMFM also. So
Yes.
for you guys, congrats after the closing ceremony and all. I hope you guys can get a rest and take a break for a while.
And be
Okay.
a great mentor for the next tenure of
Yes.
Kusef,
Inshallah.
Inshallah. We hope for the upcoming years it will be a great success just like
Yes.
this year. Okay guys, so thank you for listening to the audience in TikTok and also on the YouTube platform. Okay guys, so that's all from us.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, thank you, and you're listening to IUMFM, your campus radio.
Bye.
Bye.
Sharing is caring. Keuntungan umat manusia, umat Islam hari ini dah sampai maksimum. Kita hilang yang pertama sekali hati, akal yang sedar dengan fitrah. Bila kita hilang tadi tu, sebenarnya kita telah hilang Allah daripada hidup.
Dan Dakwah every Wednesday 6 to 7 p.m. Stay tuned with us. I'm DJ Atika and I'm DJ Ati at iim.fm, your campus radio.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Untuk topik hari ini, kita membincangkan tentang Allah Maha Baik. Okey, saya nak mengajak kita semua sama-sama untuk mengenal siapa itu Allah, supaya dengan mengenal Allah, ia akan mendekatkan lagi diri kita pada Allah. Seterusnya, menambahkan lagi sangka baik kita pada Allah. Kerana dengan sangka baik inilah akan mengatur dan menyusun kehidupan kita untuk menjadi lebih baik.